Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Seed, where we dive into the heart of entrepreneurship and plant the seeds of wisdom to help you grow. I'm your host, Lisa Resnick, and today we're talking about something super exciting, kind of piggybacking from last week's episode. So we're breaking down the walls of traditional business thinking and learning from the magic that happens in other industries. Whether it's tech, retail, or the arts, cross-industry wisdom is our golden ticket. Let's dive into how you can harness these diverse nuggets of wisdom to supercharge your entrepreneurial journey. Welcome to The Seed, cultivating growth and empowering women in business, brought to you by Dandelion-Inc. I'm your host, Lisa Resnick, and this podcast is all about connecting, developing, and supporting women in business. Join me as we explore tips and insights on leadership, business development, and social media strategies that can help you thrive. We'll also hear from amazing guests who share their stories and experiences, offering inspiration and practical advice for your entrepreneurial journey. So tune in, download, like, and subscribe. And remember, if you love what you hear, share it with others. Together, let's cultivate growth and empower women in business. First off, what's this cross-industry learning thing? It's all about taking strategies, processes, and cool ideas from one industry and giving them a spin for your own. For us female entrepreneurs, always on the hunt for fresh perspectives and innovative fixes, this approach is everything. So I want you to picture this. So you have a marketing move that happens to be crushing it in the fashion industry. That marketing move crushing it in the fashion industry could totally give your tech startup company a fresh twist. So I found this phenomenal example for y'all. So Supreme is a streetwear brand. It created a cult-like following by releasing limited quantities of products in drops. These drops are heavily marketed through social media, creating hype and such an amazing anticipation. The scarcity and exclusivity make the products highly desirable, driving customers to line up outside stores or scramble online to purchase before they even sell out. So this tactic has not only boosted sales, but has also built a strong brand community and loyalty, which is absolutely amazing. So you have Supreme that is killing it in the fashion world through this drop method. So how can a startup tech company also apply this same strategy? So they could adopt the drop strategy to release new features, software updates, or even physical products like tech gadgets. By creating a sense of urgency, it still happens there in their world, and exclusivity around these releases, the company can generate buzz and excitement among its own target audience, also creating that same feel from its community. So here's an idea of how it can be implemented. You can send out teaser campaigns. This helps build anticipation with teaser videos, social media posts, or countdowns leading up to a release. You can have that limited availability. You offer new feature or product for a limited time or in limited quantities, encouraging customers to act very quickly. You can engage influencers. A lot of people use this tactic and it does work. Just make sure that that influencer aligns with your brand. So collaborate with industry influencers or early adopters, which is also great, to spread the word and create a sense of FOMO. We all have that fear of missing out. Well, I have that a lot of the time. Not the same way as I did when I was younger, but I definitely still have FOMO. Then you have exclusive access. You provide early access to loyal customers or beta testers, enhancing the feeling of being part of an exclusive community. And of course, of course, please adopt storytelling. Supreme does this with its brand history and collaborations. A tech company can share stories behind the product's development, creating a deeper connection with its audience. So you can apply what somebody else is doing completely in a different industry and use their tactics to apply to the industry that you are in. And it is amazing because that same learning occurs and that same feel of community that you want and brand awareness also is just totally ramped up. So think about it. Many industries like finance are still very much a boys' club. So stepping out of the traditional sandbox to learn from other fields is not just smart, it's really it's essential. By blending in these diverse tactics, you're not just enhancing your decision making, you're crafting a business model that's dynamic and resilient. In times of change or crisis, having a toolkit brimming with varied strategies is your secret weapon. Trust me, it is your secret weapon for staying agile and innovative. Here is another example. So if anybody has followed me, my new obsession, because I listened to another podcast, is Gorgie. Absolutely love it. It is this new energy drink. So of course, I wanted to take what Gorgie has done with their marketing strategies and see how that could be applied in the finance world, which again, you look at it, it's very much a boys' club. And it's not just the finance, you have the insurance world, you have the legal world, and where it's very difficult if you think about it. And I've had these recent conversations on the hunt for new partnerships for accounting, for insurance, whatever it may be. And I promise you, the conversations are always different when it comes from a male's perspective versus a female's perspective. And it's just so much more welcoming. So you can utilize this as your gain. This can be your gain. So this is how in a finance world you can adopt Gorgie's strategies. So they have this vibrant and relatable branding. It's youthful, energetic, it directly appeals to its target audience. A finance company could similarly, that's a difficult word to say, similarly, it could be like revamping, there you go, its branding to be more vibrant and relatable by targeting your younger demographics like your Gen Zs or your millennials. This could involve adopting a more playful tone, using bold colors, and creating content that resonates with the lifestyle and the values of your younger consumers. You can create influencer partnerships. So Gorgie here leverages influencers to promote its products by creating a sense of trust and relatability. A finance company could partner with other influencers out there that are within that sector or even outside of that sector who have a strong connection with their target audience. These influencers can share personal finance tips, promote the company's app, or discuss financial wellness in a way that's engaging and accessible to their followers. I really do wish, and especially in the finance world, that it was so exciting, so bold, that so many more of us were drawn to it and super excited to learn more and be not even really being aware of how much we're actually absorbing and taking in. So another thing that Gorgie has done pretty successfully is community building. It's built this community around its brand by engaging directly with its consumers on social media. So again, I made that story drinking my Gorgie. That was a yellow can, which follows along with my brand colors. It's the mango flavor. It's absolutely delicious. All their flavors are absolutely delicious. But I posted it. I tagged them. You know what? They responded back. And that's how you build a community. They asked me, what other flavors do I like? So a finance company could do the same by creating an online community where users can ask their questions. They could say what they heard in financial advice, and they could all support each other throughout their financial journeys. You can host webinars, Q&As, or even in-person meetups to further solidify their communities. And again, I'm all about in-person being incorporated along with your virtual presence. So if you have the opportunity to do the in-person, do the in-person. And again, this is such a great way. I know often a lot of people in these sectors, insurance, in the legal, and in the finance world, get very, accounting world as well, they get very like, oh, I don't know what I can say. There's only so much that we can offer up people without crossing a line. I promise you, you can give people way more information and knowledge than you ever would think without even coming close to that line, without even coming close to it. So there's also the health and wellness integration. Gorgie taps into the health and wellness trend. So this is something also that you can do in the financial, because you know what? Your financial wellness is completely related to your health, mind, body, and soul. So if you are healthy in your finances, you are doing better with your money, you're reducing your stress, and you're improving your overall well-being. So therefore, again, that is a whole other spin that they could take in that world that Gorgie is completely accelerating on, and adapt that as well. And they also do the limited edition offers and promotions. So this is something that could be created also in the financial world by offering like different, changing up the rates or however they may do it. They would know more of this, but you could incorporate a lot of exclusive access to financial tools for a short period of time. You can let them see a little bit more insight in. You could do your, hey, free consult meeting with us. So there are ways that you could be able to offer up that limited edition offer or promotion just like Gorgie does. So when you start adopting these strategies, just like the first example I gave, a finance company could transform its image, and they could attract younger, more engaged audiences and build that loyal customer base. And this is something that we all want to do, but they can do it as well. The company would not only be seen as a financial service provider, but what they start doing is they create a brand that understands and supports the lifestyle and aspirations of its users. So again, this is similar to Gorgie. They have positioned themselves as an energy drink in the market that has exactly what we're always thinking on our minds lately, and that is the vibrancy, our health, our wellness, all having enough energy to get through all the things that we need to get through during the day. So this is something that a financial company could do as well. The cross-industry adaptation just could lead to increased brand visibility. It helps you to engage in your customers a lot better, and ultimately the growth in the competitive financial sector would be just boom. Same thing with the rest of us. It just like taking into the, like Dandelion-Inc. is not a financial company, and it is not an energy drink company, nor a fashion company, nor a tech startup. So, but I can incorporate all these different methods that they're utilizing into Dandelion-Inc., and so can all of you. So, other thing that you need to do when it comes to cross-industry is networking. People have this habit, and I'll never forget this. So I am a broker in real estate and still holding on to that license, and a pretty damn successful salesperson at that. And we used to always hope that this is in DC as well as in Virginia, you'd have these networking events all the time, industry networking events. You'll find every industry has their networking events. Even communities like Dandelion-Inc., we have our networking events. But when you like go to these real estate networking events, I'm thinking to myself the entire time, Now, it's great to come to these every once in a while, but if I solely focused my networking only in this sector, how is this going to make me grow? It's not. It's not like another real estate agent is going to give me their buyer or their seller. They may give me like, hey, heads up, this house is going to come up on the property. So I'm not saying don't attend them, but I'm saying spending so much time and only in that space is not going to do my business the justice that it needs in order to grow. So my butt showed up at other networking events. I was able to mingle with other industry leaders in other business sectors in order to accelerate and grow my business. And I'm telling you, it worked. It is the heartbeat of your business growth. But let's not just stick to our lanes. Like I said, like you have to expand your network across different industries. And it opens up a world of wisdom. Not only does it help you open up a world of wisdom when it comes to connecting with other people and growing that way, it also helps you grow when it comes to your knowledge base, because there is something that could be working in another industry that could be applied to your industry, just with that little bit of a twist. So there are other platforms that you could do that if you can't show up in the room, you have LinkedIn. Jump into online discussions, attend webinars, and mingle at industry events to soak up their different perspectives. There's a lot of online virtual events that you can attend. And don't forget, you can have mentors from different fields because they can offer unique insights that flip your business challenges completely on their head. It's amazing. So Dandelion-Inc. has successfully used LinkedIn to connect with powerhouses across various industries. They share their business wisdom and tell stories that resonate with a broad audience. This approach not only enhances Dandelion-Inc.'s visibility and reputation, but it also fosters meaningful relationships that drive growth and collaborations for Dandelion-Inc.'s members across all sectors. So it is so important to get yourself out there. And innovation, especially now where it's so fast, this is our entrepreneurial lifeblood. By peeking into what other industries are tackling and how they're dealing with their problems, we can spark our own creative solutions. Think about again the tech company and how agile is methodologies, or a healthcare company and how they are so customer centric with their models. They can inspire us to rethink how we approach and stay ahead of the curve, because you do need to, as an industry leader, you need to be innovative and you need to be able to stay ahead of the curve. And if you only stay in your lane, I promise you it's going to be a lot more difficult, and there are going to be others that will be passing you by. So there are so many different reasons, and I can go on and on. I want to talk to you about a couple of other things. So a killer brand is definitely more than a logo. It is your story, your values, your mission. Drawing inspiration from other industries like fashion and entertainment, who are absolutely known for their creativity with their branding. They can help you craft a compelling brand identity that resonates deeply with your own audience. And customer experience is also where we can all truly shine by learning from hospitality and retail and the healthcare industry. They excel at their customer satisfaction. So we can elevate our own service by keeping up and paying attention to what those sectors are doing and having our customers keep coming back for more. So adaptability is also our superpower. In a fast-changing world, learning from industries have shown resilience. Like hospitality, again, during the pandemic, my heart went out to them big time. I love the fact to see what they did was, okay, they were no longer able to open their doors for people to come and stay and visit. And it wasn't happening with travel. But what they did do, because everybody was working from home, and I know for many working from home is phenomenal, But for a lot of other people, working from home doesn't quite fit the bill for them. They need to have a space to be able to go to. So a lot of what hotels did was they transformed their stay here overnight to a, hey, stay here, work from 9 to 5. We'll become that office that you need to go to right down the road. So they pivoted their strategy that showed how they could be thriving throughout diversity. It was amazing to see their innovativeness. They also, another key thing to do is have a diverse team. So this is what I'm huge on. And this is partly because of how I was raised. I was raised that I can be anything that I want to be. My mother never was like, you need to be an attorney, you need to be a doctor. She never pushed for any of those things. She pushed for me to know that whatever lane I decided to choose, or many lanes, that I had the ability to accelerate at all of it. And I truly believe this when it comes to everyone. All of us have the ability to be successful at anything that we want to be. With that being said, if somebody came to me and they were looking for a position that they have not been in that exact field in this industry, but they carry with them all the skills and characteristics, then by all means come in. Because I want your varied background. I want your diverse perspective, because that's what fosters creativity. That's what helps us reach and understand problems and answer those questions a lot easier by having those diverse perspectives. And you just do. You need to lead by example and champion diversity in your business. And while passion fuels our entrepreneurial spirit, balancing it with practicality is crucial. So industries like sustainable fashion show us how to align passion with profitability and ethical practices, setting realistic goals and planning strategically to keep our ventures both purposeful and viable. Cross-industry learning is such a goldmine for female empowerment and female entrepreneurs. By soaking up diverse insights and adopting innovative practices, we can drive growth, foster resilience, and leave a lasting impact. So reach out to professionals from different fields. This is my homework for you. Last week it was show up in the space. So again, I'm going to push this even further. Reach out to other professionals from different fields. Attend industry events and join online communities. Expand your knowledge and your connections, and you'll be ready to rock it in the entrepreneurial world with newfound wisdom and confidence. Trust me, I learn so much from other people who are spearheading their businesses that have nothing to do with mine. But at the end of the day, there are different things that we are tackling. And if you could connect the dots and see how what they're doing applies to your business and how you can elevate your business even further by doing that, you are so ahead of the game. So thank you for tuning in to The Seed. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, please, and share this episode with your fellow trailblazers. Until next time, keep growing, keep thriving, and keep planting those seeds of success. Bye for now. Thank you, everyone, for listening in to The Seed. If you'd like to receive our weekly newsletter, go to Dandelion-Inc.com and click Let's Connect. And please be sure to subscribe to the Seeds podcast to hear more inspiring stories from other badass women that are all around us. Remember, behind every woman is a tribe of other successful women who have their back. To you all, thank you.